The clock is ticking. Sequence 63. Everything happens for a reason. But sometimes the reason is that you're stupid and you make bad decisions. She woke up in a strange room. Her head felt like it was on fire, her eyes strained to open. She touched her head and there was a wet cloth wrapped around it. She sat up straight and looked around. She was in a hospital, but what was she doing here? She closed her eyes and tried to remember how she had gotten here. "Mummy, I am pregnant," the words echoed in her head. Said it wasn't a dream. Her biological child was pregnant, the little girl she had raised under strict Christian values. What had gone wrong? How could Chrissy do this to her? What would people say? She couldn't hold the heartbreak no longer. Tears slowly squeezed from her eyes to slide down her cheeks. The trickle became a flood as she wept out her pain and grief. Just then she heard a slight creaking noise from the door. She looked over to see her sister Debbie walked into the room. "Hey, Debbie Sadie," she said, wiping her face with the palm of her hand. "Are you okay?" "How can I be okay? My child has been arrested, and as if that isn't enough, she is pregnant." "Christina is pregnant?" Debbie asked. "I am not surprised. What is that supposed to mean? You spoiled that girl Esnart." "What do you mean I spoiled her? Christina is the product of your bad upbringing. You shouldn't even be complaining." "Oh, so you are here to mock me?" "I am just telling you the truth. Debbie, it is no secret that you don't love any of my children. You only have love for that bastard Maddie." Debbie laughed. "I love all your children as though they were mine, but they lack respect and morals. Maddie is a good and humble person. Despite all you did to her, she still sees you as her mother. She is just a bastard and not my child. I detest that girl. Let's just forget about Maddie. You need to be ready for what's about to happen. Your dearest baby might spend a lot of years behind bars. Over my dead body. Maddie has to withdraw those charges, or else I will kill her with my bare hands. Kill her if you must, but for now, I will call the doctor to discharge you so that we can leave." "Okay." Emma was pacing back and forth as if she was bothered or about to do something. She had to get out one way or another. Maybe if she confessed and told the cops what she knew, they would pardon her and let her go. "I think I will do just that," she thought. "They should let me go after all. I wasn't the mastermind behind this plan." Shortly after, a guard approached the cell door and pulled out the keys out of his pocket. "Ku1 he shouted loudly, opening the door. "You have a visitor too." Emma walked to the door. "Hey, how is my mother doing?" Chrissy asked anxiously. "She has been discharged," he yelled. "Thank you." They had brought her back to the cells after her mother collapsed. All she had been told was that her mother would be attended to by the doctor at the local clinic. She had given them her auntie's number in case they needed a family member present at the clinic. When Emma walked out, the guard closed the door. He walked her down the corridor and up to a small room where Chard was waiting to see her. "Chard." He looked her and shook his head. Emma sensed his disgust and hatred stinking in the air. "How could you stoop so low?" "Chard, I am sorry, I don't know what I was doing. Please, you need to get me out of here." "You didn't know what you were doing." She nodded her head. "Did they force you to join them?" "No, I could have expected anything from Chrissy because I know she naturally has no morals, but you. I am so disappointed in you, Emma. I am sorry, please help me, at least for the sake of Theo." He laughed. "The same Theo you haven't been giving attention to for months." "Chard." She tried to touch him, but he took 2 steps backwards and signaled for her to stand where she was standing. "I need to get out of here. My baby will suffer if go to jail." "Don't worry about Theo. He is in good hands." "Please," she pleaded. He was her only hope. "I thought you were different. I have always respected you, and from the word go you knew I didn't love you. But I love Chard and I did everything for us. I couldn't handle seeing you with another woman." "Bullshit. You have always seen me with other women. Why did you target Maddie?" "Because how your face brightened every time you talked about her." "Why did you have to fall in love with her?" She cried. "I don't owe you any explanations. I have to go now." "Chard, you can't leave me. There's nothing I can do for you. You will have to face the law." "Chard, please." She sank to the floor and started screaming as he walked towards the door. The guard walked to her and roughly grabbed her. "Shut up. No one has died. he said while leading her back to the cells. Maddie was sitting on the couch. She was holding baby Hannah in her hands. She was smiling contentedly into the baby's peaceful face. Her heart swelled with love and joy. She couldn't wait to hold her unborn baby. She looks beautiful, just like Auntie Vanessa, Trini smiled staring at the baby in her mother's arms. Yes, she is a beautiful baby. There was a brief silence before Maddie finally spoke up. Would you like Mummy to have a baby? She asked Days. She excitedly said, I would like you to buy a little baby boy. You don't want a sister? No, I want a little brother because I already have a little sister, Hannah. Okay, so Mummy is gonna buy you a little brother soon. Tomorrow. Her face brightened with excitement. Maddie laughed, not tomorrow but soon. I can't wait. Maddie was about to respond when her Auntie Debbie and her mother walked in. She quietly watched them as they approached her. How are my grandchildren doing? Debbie asked. They're fine. Hey Mum, she said to her mother who was furiously staring at her as if she had killed someone. Why are you this evil? She asked Desnard. I thought the doctor said that you should rest and stress yourself. Debbie said, oh, can I rest when my child is in jail because of her? Maddie stood up. Mama Bear, I think it's time for our nap. You will walk out on me when I am talking. I am at a place in my life where peace is a priority. I will not sit down and allow you to disrupt my stable state of mind. Your daughter got what she deserved. Deal with it. Then she was gone.